in the assessment tools, you will see that we already accommodated the existence of several learning management platforms or learning management systems. No, here you will see that one of the assessment tools that can be utilized is an individual reflection, and this can be sent through emails, no, or uploaded in a designated management learning platform of the given institution. Now, there can be a participation in private webinar flowing from the fact of assistance that we will be willing and able to give to the institution in case these modules will be purchased by you. Now, for the group output, you will see, again, no, the learning management system has already been accommodated here. The group output can be uploaded on the learning management platform that will be utilized by the institution. Now, on the same lesson, you will see, no, same format, no. In the assessment tool, the students can create a post, no, about their insights and can reply to posted reflections of at least two classmates. And the students can create a vlog, no, and upload it to the designated learning management platform. This is the same, coming from the same lesson. No, you will see we have 3 activities for that specific lesson. And in the last part, we even added supplementary learnings that can be found in the internet. So here, there are supplementary videos that can be found, for example, here in YouTube. And as what I mentioned a while ago, for additional online lectures, you can contact us with the assistance of the publisher. This is only for one lesson, but we actually had the same content with other lessons that we are giving in this course module. So it is the course module, is also fit for any learning management platform. So again, if the institution will be using a specific learning management system or platform, our book is fit for that. So here, as I reiterate, the learning management platforms that can be utilized here is Google Classroom, Edmodo, Zoom, Teams, Microsoft Teams, Google Meet, and so on and so forth. So the point here is that whatever the learning management platform that will be utilized, our book will be fit for it. And lastly, if the institution will purchase our book, it comes with instructional materials. What are those? It comes with the flexible instructional plan for flexible learning. It comes with the PowerPoint presentations already, and of course the module. So what's left for the teacher to do is just to teach following the steps in the instructional plan and also utilizing the module for discussions. Now, so let me remind you that these are the 4 reasons why we can say that our book is ready for flexible learning. But I would want to take a closer look. So if you will see in the learning experiences and assessment tools, if you will focus, the assessment tools and the learning experience that we have utilized uses the internet. All right. So the issue of the absence of face-to-face discussion will somehow be supplemented because much of these things, much of these learning management platforms utilize the digital world. Okay. So makita niyo po dyan, actually, I just reiterated this slide, even in the supplementary videos. Second, much of the activities per lesson that we have utilize online sources. So here, this is from me, I think, a collaborate activity. So here, the student or the groups are tasked to search in the internet the following cases. Like, for example, in that case of Silveria versus Republic of the Philippines and People versus Jennifer Gagandahan. In another activity, contemplate, search in the internet a copy of RA 9262. Okay. So of course, the goal here is to, because of the absence of face-to-face discussions, the internet can be a source of a learning hub, where the resources can be found. Another, in a collaborative activity, here you will see the case of Angladlad LGBT versus COMELEC. Again, here we also added this lesson on the reproductive health law of 2012. So here the students will be tasked to search in the internet for issues, concerns, and relevant matters about the law, and they are tasked to provide their stand, whether they are for or against this specific law. The third thing if we take a closer look on our module, you will see that we have a skill called contemplate. And this is skill contemplate, which is in the form of a learning exercise, taps the reflective, or self-assessment. So some examples of the contemplate activities we have are as follows. So here, think about the terms cry like a girl, iyakin, or parang bakla. So the point here is that despite the absence of the face-to-face discussions, the student can do this by their own. Of course, with proper guidance later on by the instructor. But these are very easy things to accomplish. No, you just reflect, look at their own respective mirrors, and ask themselves, what about what can I think about the terms cry like a girl, or like this, recall an LGBT character you have seen in national television. So minimal supervision from the faculty can be had, and much of these activities really, are based on the activities that will be performed by the student or by the learner by himself or herself. So here is very easy. How much is your weekly allowances? Is your weekly allowance, no? Another, name 5 physical changes. I think this was mentioned by Dr. Laude a while ago. Okay, so contemplate, name at least 3 technologically based transaction of sex and identify why adolescents tend to engage in these transactions. So the point here is that, although this will be done by the students, it is of course incumbent for the teachers or the educators to still guide them, to lead them to the right path. The what I'm trying to say is that despite of the absence of face-to-face learning, learning will not stop, because in every lesson that we have this contemplate box or contemplate learning exercise. All right. Now, in the last part of every lesson, we have this digital portfolio box. Okay. So here, it is a sort of an assessment tool whereby the student is asked to discuss the following. What are the key takeaways, and how they will be able to apply to their everyday life. Okay. And with focus on the family, society, and the country. And after which, they are allowed to suggest and recommend, to address these issues based on the learning that they got. So for your information, this box is present in every lesson. So apart from all the key features that were mentioned a while ago, this we believe is one of the main ingredients on how can we really assess how our student or learner, how they were able to get knowledge or learnings from the lesson that were taught to them. So now, if your institution uses Canva, this is a perfect fit. Why? Because in Canva, you can make your own, or the teacher can make their own portfolio. So here, I think it's very easy. You will see in the immediate homepage itself that there are e-portfolios wherein the student can upload their respective digital portfolio entries, and the teacher or the educator can review, these portfolios that were submitted by their students. So at the same time, so meaning that they can guide, they can still teach or assess their students despite of the absence of the face-to-face interactions. Now, I know that although I'll go to the part later wherein we tackle about those who have no internet connections, or faulty, or insufficient internet connection. But here we believe that some of these tools can be utilized, because we upon assessment, upon scrutiny, these tools can fall right fit, to our course module. First, we believe that when I talk about our module, there needs to be parent or family messaging. So for this aspect to be achieved, or this objective to be attained, you can use remind or talking points. No, so right now the students need, of course, no, apart from they need a lot, no, from us. Apart from the psycho-emotional, no, we believe that there must be some also proper guidance from the institution or from the teacher. So you can use these two tools, remind and the talking points. Okay, so we need to allow our students to adjust, but of course, there must be guidance from us. Now, for video or lesson creation, may it be on the part of the educator or on the part of the student, for videos that will be assigned, for example, as an assessment tool. These are two apps, no, that can be utilized, Screencast-O-Matic or Edpuzzle. So this is easy to use, no, and can be properly utilized, no, by the students and learners and educators in using our course module. For portfolio, so apart from what I mentioned a while ago, no, the students and the teachers can use this Seesaw, no, the learning journal, and Bulb. All right, so this is medyo pang millennial po ang dating, no, but it is easy to facilitate and it's perfectly fit for our book. For learning classroom management, I think some of you siguro have been using this, no, Edmodo and Schoology. So here we read, it really more pertains to the teacher more, because here you manage classes, the content, and communicate as well with the students, no, in Schoology. For lesson planning, particularly for teachers, no, there is common curriculum. So here, there are binders, even promotes collaboration, and plan board. Okay, so these two can be utilized if you're planning to, or if you are planning your lesson for the day. For communication and discussion, which somehow will enhance the activities that we have mentioned a while ago, there can be flip grid. No? Here, the questions can be posed, no? And the responses can be in a video form, and parlay. Here, discussion can be had, no? Between and among teachers and students. Apart from these tools can be added